The Let's talk about the legal and ethical framework in OSINT. Why OSINT deals with publicly accessible data. Legality depends on how information is obtained and how it is used. There are some sources that where if you collect information from them, it is purely legal. For example, public websites, government databases, official publications. All these are sources that are legal. Then we have sources that are illegal. That if you collect information from them without appropriate protocol, it may lead to you facing the working on the other side of the law. So, if you want to obtain any information, it must not be done through hacking or unauthorized access or breaches. All these are illegal sources. So, let me give us a tips. A tip. Always follow the newspaper test. This is what I mean. If you wouldn't want your collection method published on the front page of a newspaper, then it is probably questionable. So any method you want to use that you don't want anybody to publish at the front page of a newspaper, such a method is questionable, so don't use it. Let's talk about the OSINT intelligence circle. The OSINT intelligence circle. OSINT is not random Googling. It is just you get into the internet with your laptop and begin to Google randomly. But it is a structured process. It is a structured process. So you have to follow a structured process. And this process, they are about six. They have about six steps. So I've just mentioned them now. Then later we discuss on them. The first is planning and direction. Planning and direction. Second is collection. That is collection, gathering of data. Then third one is processing and exploitation. That is convert raw data into usable form. Then the fourth one is analysis and production. The fifth one is dissemination. The sixth one is feedback. Now, let me give you a practical example. Metadata data analysis. Metadata analysis from a news photo. What do I mean by metadata? Metadata is a part of every digital file. Any data you see, maybe in the cyberspace, maybe in the on your laptop, on your device, any of your devices, on the internet, maybe on the website, social media, all the files, there's a part of them that contains the history of that file. That part is not usually outside. We call it metadata. That is data of data. That is every history. That is for example, the date of creation, the date of modification if it has been modified, the device used in creating it. Then if it is photo, you can have something like the GPS, the model of the camera used, and so many other things like that you see inside the metadata. So the metadata is saying something about the file. So every file you see on the internet will contain what you call metadata. The metadata will speak a lot of volume about every file, even though an ordinary person may not be able to see it. But this is what is part of what you're supposed to know as an investigator. Now, let me give this practical example. Metadata analysis from a news photo. A news photo. This is the scenario. You are verifying the authenticity of an image published in a news article. You want to verify the authenticity of an image published in a news article. Now we are talking about online this time around. So the first thing to do is to download the image. Then use a metadata extraction tool. There are a lot of tools on the internet that can use to expose the metadata or to reveal the metadata. And one of these tool is called photo forensic. Photoforensic.com is a website. So it's a tool that you can use. It's a site where you can upload the photo, that the image that you have downloaded, you can upload it to that site and it will give you the detail of the metadata. So you can see the date it was created. If it has been used elsewhere, you can see it. You know, because that time it might have been modified, and the first place, the GPS of where it was first uploaded may also show. So it may also show. So you look at the EXIF data. This may include the camera model, timestamp, and the GPS coordinate. Now, if the GPS data is present, then what you need to do is to copy it and go to Google Maps, insert it, and you ask it to use it. Then it will give you the detail, the location where that was uploaded. So now, in this case, a 2019 protest photo claimed to be in Paris was debunked when metadata revealed GPS coordinate, placing it in Brussels. So in summary, OSINT is the art and science of transforming public information into actionable intelligence. In today's interconnected world, mastering OSINT means mastering the ability to verify truth, uncovering hidden patterns, and make informed decisions.